I so so as you may or may not know, I have done something to this. I don't know what the correct phrasing is. I didn't go to doctor school. Like I'm an actor. I know how to play one on TV. So the pharmacist told me to. Okay, that's not important. We're gonna get to that later. Okay, we'll tell that story another day. For now, we're gonna talk to Mister 2 and 0. That's probably a bad nickname, is it? Is that okay that I call you that? Now we're gonna try to figure out. Did it work? Nope. God, why it won't? What
Hey,
up, homie?
how you
Mr.
doing?
2 and 0, yo.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing great, feeling good. Good morning.
Good
Getting ready to
morning.
fight, man. Getting ready to
Yeah.
fight.
All right, so please introduce us to yourself.
I'm Isaiah Carbonell. You know what I mean? Isaiah Hardhead Carbonell, coming out of MJM Muay Thai, and I'm just a fighter trying to go pro. You know what I mean? That's what I am. Uh, been working hard. I lived in Tampa most of my life. Moved to Clearwater when my mom and dad split up, and then whenever I went down here, I just been working hard, grinding, and decided to get into fighting. So that's
Why
how
do
it
they call
all
you
goes.
Hardhead?
Well, at the gym, I'm kind of a stubborn guy, so you feel me? I get hit a lot, and I kind of invite it. So they just started calling me Hardhead over there, and I just took it up, and I like it.
I like that. I like that a lot. How long have you been practicing martial arts?
So how I originally started off martial arts was just watching it, obviously, and watching a lot of kickboxing fights and then UFC fights, and then I finally, when I had my job, I saved up enough money to get a bag. Got a bag and just practiced all day, combinations after combination. Looked up on YouTube, this and that, and I finally ended up just decided to join a gym, and I decided to join MJM, first gym, and they just took me in. I loved it. It was a good opportunity, great background, just good coaches, and I just fell in love with everything about it.
So I call you Mr. 2 and 0, but right now your record is actually 1 and 0.
One,
You won off of a unanimous decision. What are you working on? What have you been working on? Forgive me, to improve. That way, it's not a vote. Slash, what are you working on to maintain?
um, I'm working on to maintain cardio, um, patience, really, really sitting in the ring and breathing and really just going out there and putting on a performance. It's just when you're fighting, you're thinking about a lot of stuff, and a lot of
Yeah,
stuff is going through your head at that time. And I just want to really focus on being in the moment, maybe like that. Yeah, being in the moment and cardio. Really going in on cardio. Really trying to put a pace on on one of my fighters.
that's very interesting that you say that because I was going to ask you, do you find that you're more patient or an aggressor in the ring?
Well, my last fight, I was very aggressive, but
Yeah.
my first round, I was very patient because I had a mock fight beforehand and I gassed out first round, and I still did pretty good, but I gassed out and I was very nervous about going into that fight and gassing out again. But
Hmm.
when you're, I feel like when you're really good with cardio and you know in your head you're good with cardio and you don't got to think about cardio in the fight, then you'll do good. So I just went in there, just did a nice relaxed first round. Coach sat me down. He hyped me up that second round, and yeah, we went out there and had a nice pace. I put a pace on him. I know I can go hard for three more. I know I can go hard for two more rounds, easy.
Oh,
I was a little bit of a bad guy. You feel me? Like a little bit of a bad kid. I just couldn't sit down. I talked too much, man. I was just I don't know, man. Everything comes together though at the end of the day. So that's how I like that.
well,
Um,
what
the
was your
hero,
first fight?
my
Sorry.
you go on.
Well, what was your first fight as a kid?
Oh man, damn! I got a long story about this one. This one's a
Oh
crazy
no,
one.
okay.
So, so my first fight as a kid, I was in sixth grade, I was in 6th grade. Like I fought before, but this is my first like real, I think like real fight.
Okay.
So in 6th grade, there was this kid that always picked on me on the bus, and I was like the only white kid on that bus stop, and they always picked on me and stuff, and I always got picked on. So I was just like, damn, and I kept telling my stepdaddy, I kept telling him, and finally my stepdaddy told me, he was like, you might as well just go in there and whoop his ass one day. So I said, okay, and so after a couple times, I mean, first time I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. He ain't really sized me, this and that. And one day he just kept talking, so I walked on the bus, hopped on the bus. I went over across the seat from him. I looked at him for a quick second, and then I just latched on him. Bam, 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 bam. We just started going at it. He didn't really swing at me at that time, so I just beat on him for a minute. But after the fact, the bus driver pulled me off of him, and we sat back down on the. I sat at the front of the bus. He was at the back of the bus. And I just heard a lot of commotion in the back of the bus, a whole bunch of commotion. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? I don't really care. I didn't think nothing was going to happen. A couple seconds later, he comes behind me with like 2 fat-ass rings. Boom, boom, back of the head, hard as he could. And my shit was bulged up, but we ended up grappling up, and I got him in like a little kid headlock, like, you know, one of these right here. And I gave him one of those, are you done? Are you done? And you feel me? I felt like I won the fight after that. So let him go, and we were all good. And he's a cool kid after that. Like, I talked to him, and man, he was a cool guy. But sometimes you just got to get into one.
Only guys can do that. Only guys can do that. Like, oh, we're best friends now.
Yeah. The girls is a little different. Y'all.
Yeah. Oh my God, oh my God, that's awesome. Okay, do you prefer to stand with your opponents, or do you prefer to take them to the ground?
I love the clinch. I love the clinch all the time, but I like to stand a lot. That's what I'm really here for. Like, I'm really here to stand with you, kick your leg out, and if I do got to go clinch and throw you on the floor, then yeah, we're going into that too. What do I prefer? Yeah, definitely striking. I think striking is very fun, very energetic, and you just don't get that feeling from really anything else.
You definitely have that. I remember seeing you during the Hallows Eve event. You definitely have that high energy. Like, even when we sat down and talked afterwards, I was like, can you go another round? You're like, yeah, I want to go again.
That's why that's the pace I bring. Yep.
Okay, so Lucky Charms, this is a St. Patrick's Day themed event, the Shamrock Slam. What would you say is your lucky charm when you're when you're fighting?
Damn. What's my lucky charm while I'm fighting? I think waking up early. Waking up early is my lucky charm. Every fight, every time I get a fight, even my mock fights, I always wake up early and get a good breakfast. Breakfast is my lucky charm. My breakfast is my lucky charm for fight week. That's
what time do you wake up?
I usually wake up at like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and then I just go to the gym, straight thing, and I do a bunch of bag work. And by the time fight round comes around, I take a little nap, take a little 1 hour, 2 hour nap, then take a drive all the way to Orlando to fight, and we're having fun after that.
Well, yeah, you guys have a long drive too, especially from Clearwater.
Yep. But it isn't too bad. You mean talking to everybody, Coach got a call, but. Yeah, Coach puts everyone in ease. You know what I mean? He plays some good music, and we have a good time over there on the way to the fights.
So St. Patrick's Day is also associated with pots of gold. Let's say that you got a pot of gold after your big championship win. What are you doing with that gold?
Ah, shit. What am I doing with that gold?
Yeah.
Man, I'm buying the car I'm saving up for, first of all. Buying the car I'm saving up for. Then, man, a big pot of gold. How much gold are we talking about? I'm going crazy.
It's been accumulated for years. There's a lot of gold in there.
A lot of gold. Yeah, I'm just probably gonna buy the car I've been waiting for, and just chill out with it. Have it all around me, and maybe save up to get some. I love to save, man. That's the person I am. I'm a saving person, man.
True. Okay, so a lot of the great warriors throughout history, Achilles, Samson, they're also known for having a bit of a weakness. Achilles in his heel,
Yes.
Samson in his hair. What would you say is your Achilles heel?
I don't want to say that for my next opponent, but let me think. Let me think. What is my weakness a lot? I would say something like sometimes I have a tendency of wanting to get hit a little bit. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little too relaxed sometimes, and then I get hit a lot. You know what I mean? I should be more on point. I should be more trying to move around. Sometimes I stand still a lot, and that's my Achilles heel. I stand still, and I let my opponent have his combinations, and I don't try to send back sometimes. But that could be my good part too, because I do, after he lands a combination, it wakes me up almost. But it's
Yeah.
almost a double-edged sword.
Yeah. But I feel like you really don't feel the hits.
Yeah. In the moment, I definitely don't.
Yeah. I mean,
There was this
afterwards
one
you do.
time I did feel that knee. My first opponent that way. He's a really good Nick. He was a really good guy. He threw a knee right down the middle, clapped him. I was like, oh my God! But it woke me up. It woke me up though, and I was like, yeah, it's time to go. It is time to go.
So I don't know if you've been seeing stories of like men who have trained martial arts who saved the day, saved someone from a robbery or for getting mugged, etc., etc. Do you find that as you continue to practice martial arts, you're more hyper aware of your surroundings and you're ready to save the day?
Yeah, well, not like you save the day, but I'm always aware of some of my surroundings. Even like before I think I was doing martial arts, I just like being aware of my surroundings. But, yeah, like if anything does go down, I always have that thing in the back of my mind. Like, yeah, I'll get down to business. I'll try to save what needs to happen. But I'm not no superhero though.
I think that's what makes you a superhero, though.
Yeah, learning, physically training every day. Yeah, that's hard work.
Yeah. I mean, I like to think so. Okay, Isaiah. So where can we like you? Where can we go support your gym? Where can we go support you?
Yes, well, support me on Instagram. You know what I mean? Isaiah Hart right here. You feel me? And you can support me on Facebook. I got my gym right here, MJM Muay Thai. Just look it up online. Come through. We're located on 49th Street. We're probably the best gym in the Clearwater area, at least. And we're here to give you a good time and a hard time. If you just want to work out, have fun, or if you just want to go in there and train all day, we're there for anything. Or if you want to do competition, just like me, we're here for competition. But yeah,
Did you guys experience any cold this past couple weeks over there in Clearwater?
a cold.
Yeah, like did you guys feel any of the cold that happened, like the cold front that happened, or did
Oh,
you guys
like
really?
people were getting sick? Were people getting sick?
Oh no, like cold, like
Oh,
did your
yeah,
temperature
yes,
drop
yes.
over there
Well, you
at
know,
all?
I'm a Florida boy, so anytime it hits below 60, it is freezing. So yeah,
What?
I did feel a little cold. Like I did feel a little chilly throughout the day, but it's
But then
okay.
it was like 2 days though, and then it was like,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But those 2 days were hell.
Okay, last question, then I'll let you go.
hmm
Okay. I keep forgetting to Google who said this quote, but it doesn't matter. If one is born a male at least once in his life, he'll dream of becoming the strongest man alive. Is that your goal?
Say that one more time.
If one is born a male at least once in their life, he'll dream of being the strongest man. Is that your goal?
To be the strongest man alive.
Mm-hmm.
My goal right now is to, not to be the strongest man alive, but be the most tacticianous man alive. Be the most slippery. Be my style. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
want to work out as hard as I can, physically train